Hello. Praise the Lord. I thank you all for joining me tonight. And this is my first day of my broadcast. So I want you to stay tuned for just a few minutes. I'm going to tell you how I got started and how I got on this journey, which I know nothing about. God told me to start a podcast. And I'm like, okay, I knew at my age, 78, I was hearing something. I knew it wasn't God. So I throwed it out of my spirit. I'm like, no, 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 no. You're too old. And then I just left it alone. And I think I had a stroke between that time and in October. I think I had a mini stroke. So I was drooling all over the place. And I got concerned about how I was slobbing. But anyway, I consult the Lord and I asked God about that, what was going on with me. And he spoke to me and he told me, you had a mini stroke. Okay. So I was getting to think, oh, okay, that's why I need to learn how to obey and hear God. So the lady spoke, she said, someone need to order some podcast equipment. I jumped out bed. I jumped out of the bed, got my phone and went on Amazon, honey, and I ordered some podcast equipment. And I don't know nothing about podcast equipment. I just went online and I looked at something and I picked it out, but I don't know why I picked out two mics. I didn't need but one, but I got two in case you want to join me, in case God speak to you to come over here and be interviewed. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself, but I'm telling you how this got started, okay? And I wrestled with this for a while, but after he told me I had a mini stroke, I was ready. I was on board and wasn't worried about a thing. I'm like, okay, you gonna fix this. I was still nervous about it. I didn't have nobody to help me. And I didn't want to ask my daughter. I didn't want to ask my grandson. I wanted God to send me somebody that understood it and I could give them some money and not tie my family up in this. I'll deal with that later. But anyway, that's how this podcast got started. Now I got these earphones on and I sound bad to myself. It's funny. But anyway, I'm gonna get used to it. Ain't nothing too hard for God. He gonna help me with this. He gonna help me with the podcast. He gonna help me with you all. He gonna help you understand me. He gonna help me to understand you. And we gonna have a great time. This is the first day. So call everybody you know and tell them a new chef is in town. And I am ready. I'm like TD Jake, I'm ready, ready, ready. Because if God said, you better be ready, ready, ready. And you have a blessed day. And let me see, can I get out of here?